the means of many people going astray. They misled so many. وَضَلُّوا عَنْ سَوَاءِ السَّبِيلِ. They were misled away from the straight path. And this is what the message of Surah Al-Fatiha. They say, غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ, that, oh Allah, don't put us in the group of those who have incurred upon themselves your wrath and your anger. وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ, nor the path of those who have gone astray. Because if you look throughout history, these are the two only types of groups that kind of become eligible for the fire of Jahannam. There are those who incur upon themselves the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by knowing the truth and then knowingly not following it out of arrogance. There's another group who distort the truth, who distort guidance, and along with distorting this guidance, they follow that distorted version of their guidance. And it becomes a very shady area, so much so that even the most intelligent or the most guided from their groups sometimes think they're going the right way. Even they're confused as to what is the right way. They become so confused and so lost. So this is the message of Surah Al-Fatiha kind of in a nutshell. We mentioned that Surah Al-Fatiha is the muqaddimah, kind of like the opening to the Qur'an. If you look at the discussions of the Qur'an, the ulum al-Qur'an, as we stated that there are 5 major ulum al-Qur'an, inshallah much more details will be given in other verses, just to kind of bring it into Surah Al-Fatiha. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. This, in these 2 ayat, you find the ilm, tadhkir bi ala illah, in the sense that we are grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all of His favors. Maliki Yawmiddin, or you can also take the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin. That ilm, tadhkir bil mawt, bima ba'd al mawt. There will be verses in the Qur'an that will be talking about death and the stages after death. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'een. We find ilm al-ahkam, that, oh Allah, it is you we worship and your help we seek. Ilm al-ahkam, in all of your ahkam, laws and regulations, we're ready to follow them. Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. We're also asking for hidayah, for guidance. But that guidance, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He tells us, sirat al-ladhina an'amta alayhim, the path of those who you have favored. And for that we have ilm tadhkir bi ayyamillah. There are many anbiya alayhim as-salam and many prophets that were sent in the past. And the stories of the righteous people of the past and their examples. But that is covered in these 2 ayat. And in the last ayah, غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ, not the path of those who have incurred upon themselves your wrath, and not the path of those who have gone astray. We find ilm al-mujadala or mukhasama, that there are many ayat in the Qur'an that in great detail explain the beliefs of those who have incurred upon themselves the wrath of Allah, and the beliefs of those who have gone astray. And then logical evidence is given for all of this. In a nutshell, the introduction to the whole Qur'an, mentioned in the first surah of the Qur'an, or in the sequence that we have the Qur'an, Surah Al-Fatiha, the most beautiful introduction given to the rest of the Qur'an. And this is in the form of a dua, which shows us the very essence of human life. That, oh human being, be humble, don't think you can do. Don't think that everything is coming from you. Rather, everything is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And give credit to the being who things come from. And don't ever think that it's your strength or your power. Rather, be humble and always understand the importance of dua in your life. Always understand the importance of dua in our lives. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all of us the tawfiq to practice His deen. وما علينا إلا البلاغ. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم نور قلوبنا بالقرآن وزين أخلاقنا بالقرآن ونجنا من النار بالقرآن وادخلنا في الجنة بالقرآن. اللهم اجعل القرآن لنا في الدنيا قرينا في القبر مونسا وعلى الصراط نورا وفي الجنة رفيقا من النار سترا وحجابا. اللهم حبب إلينا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين. اللهم توفنا مسلمين وأحينا مسلمين والحقنا بالصالحين غير خزايا ولا مفتونين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين. الحمد لله.